This shit look like that. Oh! So we're back, baby girls. Know what I mean? Almost died just now on the podcast, falling backwards, trying to be smooth and slick. We are here live at Askers, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the camera? Right there. I just want to say thank you to Askers for letting us utilize their space.
Yes.
You got to step it up.
Thank you.
I was trying to get this curtain behind me closed, and they didn't close it, so I assume that their patrons want to be on our show. And I really appreciate y'all, all three of you, for being in our show today. Yes, I just wanted to showcase my shirt. This is my brand new Shadow Cat shirt, live from Nickel City Wrestling, NCW. You know what I'm saying? This is one half of, well, I'm not, but Shadow Cat is one half of the NCW Tag Team Champions, and I can't wait to go to Winter Wonder Slam on November 30th so I can check it out in Batavia. Coco Beware is going to be there. One of the Guerrero daughters is going to be there. I'm so sorry I don't know her name, but I can't keep up. It's like 10 of them. They like the Wayans brothers. So, you know.
I got a scone. Coconut chocolate chip.
We here live at Askers on Elmwood in Buffalo, New York, right near Bidwell. It's plenty of parking. Very nice, chill spot to be in.
Love Bidwell Park.
Yes, and listen, the scone is delicious. The chocolate chips are delicious. And then the coconut, you be like, coconut? But then you try the coconut, and you're like, coconut. So, you know, I just want to give a shout out for my orange. I don't even know what it's called, but you know what it tastes like? It tastes like vegetables and fruit and water.
Well,
Like life.
yeah.
This is like if water tastes better. Like, why can't water do this?
If water tasted like this all the time, I'd be the most hydrated motherfucker on the planet Earth.
I'd be peeing whatever this color is.
That might not be safe.
Probably not.
Especially if it's this color.
I'm peeing on burgundy and red. I'm like, what's wrong with me?
It's like when you eat beets. Do you eat beets?
I've eaten beets.
And then like the next day,
Everything is just...
you're like, oh, I have anal bleeding! And then like you have to remember that you ate some beets the night before and that you're not dying. Yeah.
You're like, what happened? Mom, I think I'm on my period. You a boy. You a boy. Appearance. Do you know how crazy that sounds? Mom, I think I'm on my period because I'm a young man who doesn't understand menstruation, right? The parent says, you a boy, as the solution to his problems.
Oh, okay.
And he like, I'm bleeding. It's in the toilet, though. It didn't hurt. I'm just bleeding.
I've seen all this bread.
She like, it's the beats you had, damn it.
Did you ever watch the show Portlandia?
No, I have. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
They had a little segment about like beats, and it was like a 911 operator.
Oh.
And so like he'd answer the phone. Like, you know, like 911, what's your emergency? And then they'd be like, there's blood everywhere. It's so red. And then like, they'd be like, okay, ma'am, like, what's your problem? Like, you know, what's the issue? And then it'd be like, ma'am, did you eat beets last night? Or like, what was your last meal? And then she was like, borscht. And then she's like, so beet soup. And then, yeah, it's just the beets. And then it was like multiple calls with like
different
beet eating people that called 911 because they thought they was bleeding out their butts.
Oh, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're bleeding out of your butt, maybe it's not something dangerous. Maybe you just had beets.
You just had some beets. You know, and if you want to avoid that, there's golden beets.
There are golden beets. And Brussels sprouts. These are things that we were told, like we saw movies, they was telling us these things were nasty.
Yeah. I mean, some things are nasty, like peas.
I mess with peas.
Oh, I can't fuck with peas.
Sweet peas?
Them little green ones.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe you ain't never had them in the hood, soaked in like pork or something.
No, can't say that I have, but
just messing with y'all.
No.
I've had the peas carrots mix
too. I don't like carrots either.
Right, that's why I was like, that's the
one.
But
I eat things like asparagus and like artichokes.
Is fire.
And
artichoke is fire.
Yeah.
I've actually made both.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I eat asparagus all the time. I don't care how it makes my pee smell. I will eat that shit all the time.
If you eat Golden Smacks from back in the day, your pee been stinking. So I can't wait to get some.
That's the little frog on it, right? Yes.
He didn't even have to come out with no more commercials. He like,
Mm-mm.
you know this.
He was like mic dropped and was like, this shit been good since 1979.
And been gone ever since.
Yup.
Tony the Tiger out there with a gray beard, like they're great.
Right, coming out with cinnamon ones now.
Listen.
Banana nut. Stop
Frosted
it.
Flakes
Stop
has
it.
marshmallows in it.
I know, they're trash. I tried them.
You okay?
No, I was really disappointed.
I know your blood pressure like 199
I was so
over
hot.
6.
Like, I had this, I was like, oh, these are going to be so good. And I had a bite and I was like,
Cereal disappointed me.
just,
What's
I
that
don't
mean?
even want this anymore.
Would
I
it be
threw
the sad
box
music and the
away.
person be like, I thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know it. Like,
Yeah, if this was a reality show, they would have cut to like a personal interview and I'd have been like, what the fuck? Just, what the fuck?
Come on, man. Listen, Buffalo, we need a lot more going on. We're not the only podcast, although we are the greatest podcast you've ever seen and heard.
And we're in swivel chairs today, so
We
you're just going to
swiveling.
see me from all angles.
All these old people like to sway. All these young people like to sway. Anyway, we're having a great time. I can't believe we are here. I'm so excited to just talk with y'all and give y'all a little bit of information on what's been going on. We took about a 3-week hiatus.
Things happen.
At one point, I know Tamika was out of town on business.
Yes.
You know,
and then I made it into a personal trip because I got to see my mama. And my
Hey.
dad. I got to see my dad too. I should say my
Yo,
parents.
Listen, I know we have a running gag about your mom. Your mom is very beautiful and very highly respected. But all seriousness, Miss Neal.
I'm not sure how to.
I ain't gonna
formally
go
address her.
on that. What I would say is Instagram, right? She changed her profile picture on Instagram, I believe.
Okay.
It's the prettiest picture of a woman I've seen, like besides my mom. So I just wanted to say, tell Tammy I said she looks very pretty in her Instagram.
Will do.
Because I thought DMing her that would have been bizarre.
Yeah.
I'm too old or too young for that. So, I don't know.
Maybe both?
I don't know if I should be
Maybe
DMing
both?
people's parents about how beautiful they are. But no, I mean, she just, she really does have this brightness to her that was like, wow, you have it too though, but you still in
It's
your
wrapped
youth.
in layers of sarcasm and asshole.
Okay, I go with that.
Oh yeah. And
I was
then,
gonna say you in your youth. You haven't hit your queendom stride yet.
oh, it's
You got the princess swag.
that's
definitely.
fine. I like that.
I'm not knocking it. I love princess swag, especially when it's on my team. Shoot. As long as you ain't trying to use it against me to hurt me, look at this. I came in full guard today.
Is this a back brace?
First, this is a belt. This is the This is NCW merchandise. Thank you, Shadow Cat. Shout out to my boy. This is the NBS championship belt. Okay, this is not a back brace, but it can brace your back if you turn it around. It actually vibrate a little bit too.
This shit look like that.
Oh! So we're back, baby girls. Know what I mean? Almost died just now on the podcast, falling backwards, trying to be smooth and slick. Yo, the chair really would have supported me, but I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to watch it back and see how
Oh,
I
your
was
life
moving.
just flashed before my eyes.
I thought I was okay until I got too far back, and then I was like,
I'm not okay.
I'm just glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I didn't do that. Yo, listen. I teach in schools, for those that don't know. So every time somebody fall out of a chair or fall, I'm like, bruh, I told you to stop doing that. So my whole teacher in me was like, stop leaning back, stop leaning back, stop leaning back. And that's what I get. You need a moment? Oh man, I can't wait to see it. It had to look crazy. Look how she laughing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that laughter. Look. Yo, she is deep. Deep in there. Y'all laughing too?
Oh shit.
Y'all ain't right.
Oh, okay.
Laughing at your
Woo.
boy.
I mean, you didn't die, so it can be funny.
Yo, she crying, bro. She is weeping. I almost died and she's weeping.
But you didn't.
Nah, I'm good.
So I can laugh.
I think that's what made it funny is that I didn't die.
Woo. Well, yeah, obviously.
It's carpet on the floor, y'all. If I'd have fell back, I'd have been fine.
No, you would have hit that. Probably this What's up?
I'm a tall dude. Maybe I didn't hit the metal
Beam
part.
or the glass, so.
I've hit my head on the concrete. I've been punched in the face. People throwing stuff at my head. I'm from the neighborhood where that be going down. Pretty much anywhere USA. But before I really interrupted our conversation with our shenanigans,
With your near-death experience.
it's a lot of different stuff going on in Buffalo. NBS, we the best. Know what I mean? And tomorrow, on the November 21st, I have a great opportunity to be a part of a play production called Dr. Ross Presents It's Complicated. Right down at Shays, I believe it's 920 Main Street. And if that's not it, I'll put it in the
Is it Shay
description and
Smith?
stuff. No, it's
Oh,
the
just
bigger
big
one.
Shays?
Not the big Shays.
Oh.
It's the medium Shays they just built.
I didn't know they built
They
it.
built the medium Shays.
I didn't know there was a medium.
Yeah.
I thought there was just the big and the baby.
Yeah, they had to do something because the
Oh,
baby
they gave
was...
it a middle child.
Yeah, the
huh?
baby was getting used up. I know a
Okay.
lot of poets and stuff that were utilizing the space, and now they have this bigger space. So, Roxanne Danielle is the director and creator of this experience you're going to have tomorrow. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster. That information will also be at least in the comments, so you can get your ticket. And I'm playing a character named Kenny. This is like, you actually would appreciate this. This is like, what if TRT kept going? It's
Okay.
adulthood. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, if TRT kept going into adulthood, woo-hoo-hoo!
Like which
Bruh.
class of?
Our class,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Come on,
Okay.
I'm talking about us.
Okay, I
we was
wasn't
the
sure.
ones.
I just needed to clarify.
We was some bad mamma jammas, boy, on that stage. We really was putting our sweat and heart into it. Well, you know, the minority of us, well, the minority of us that were like dedicated like that. We were like 6 of us out of 15. But when you talking about teenagers, that's crazy to get 6 of them that's on the same page and they all like, I want to be good at this. And I want to be good at the book part. I want to be good at the peer educator book learning information part. And I also want to be good on stage and presentations. So it was...
What's scone? That is delicious.
Oh yeah, the scone is real good. Once again, folks, we are here at Asker's filming.
Get your juice and your scone.
We will continue to do them at locations where you can get to. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can start having audience and things like that. We want you guys to be able to come through, ask questions, be interviewed, talk about your favorite whoever, less local or abroad. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we here today. It's me, your boy Capital DC. It's Tamika. You know what I'm saying? She's in the house. So
And your, it still looks like backwards, bro.
So this is the NBS.
But there's no words on it. How come there's not words on it yet?
That's what makes it the NBS. No BS. No bull belt. That's that right there. Look at that. Look like any other belt you gonna see. So back in the day, when they was doing the wrestling at the, pretty much it was part of the carnival, they just used to use a back brace and turn it around. That's the story I'm making up. Oh, it was another one.
No, you can't film here no more.
So the chair.
I'm gonna get you like one of these chairs from out here in a minute, cause you can't be trusted.
That might be better. A nice back chair where I could just sit up straight. But anyway, I don't want to get too far off. The play, I'm playing a character named Kenny in the play Dr. Ross is Complicated.
If you
Tomorrow at
make it
6:30.
tomorrow,
Man, listen,
the way
I'm
you
gonna make
tip
it
in
till
these
tomorrow.
chairs.
I'm doing other stuff too, so I gotta make it, and I got babies. But I play a character named Kenny. He's just a good guy trying to take care of his family, and he has an issue where his son might not be his son. His son is 10.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And he has a 13-year-old daughter. So it's like my daughter is mine. My son might not be mine. You know what I mean?
Scandalous.
It's complicated. So check it out. I want to see you there live. You know what I'm saying? Also, if for whatever reason you were already bought your ticket for a different show, you know, I know my man Terry King is doing some stuff tomorrow, 30 going for 30 joint. It's big shouts out. You know what I'm saying? We never hate. We always congratulate over here. Bone Thugs and Harmony will be in town as well. Right? Oh, she went right into it.
Well, I was at that conference for work or last week, and they had the cocktail, you know, like the cocktail karaoke 2 hours.
Oh, they starting to step
And
it
the
up.
first hour was open bar. So we
so
drank.
that the karaoke can be real
We
good.
drank, yo. By the end of karaoke, that shit was lit as fuck. We was doing the cha-cha slide, the electric slide. I heard Cash Money taking over for the 99, the 2000. I got nervous on that, and I was like, "What
Really?
we gonna do? Like, what we
twerking? Y'all
we
was
doing?
twerking?
We didn't, but I thought it was gonna happen because
Everybody
it was
just
like
did
one of the
this?
last songs. Yeah, it was a lot of just, but you know, they was like 2 seconds away from a like biting their bottom lip and everything, just getting it in. We was all gonna be sore tomorrow.
Oh man, these knees gonna go bad.
But someone did Bone Thugs and Harmony for the karaoke. They were awful at it, but
What song? That one?
Crossroads, yeah. So we were all, by the end of it, we were all
Everybody
just
was
the whole
singing
group.
along.
And then that's how karaoke ended up going anyways, because, I mean, there were a lot of black women there.
Okay.
And so it was basically like 90s R&B and hip hop night karaoke. SWB's week. I did Salt and Pepper's None of Your Business.
Oh,
like,
that's so you.
it
None of
is.
your business.
Yup.
You just was saying your own stuff in there. If I want to have a purse, it ain't your business.
Be
You
like, if I want to eat some pie for dinner tonight, it's none of your business. Because we know how I feel about food.
food is great.
Pie is delicious. It's like officially pie season, so.
Look at that. Somebody who understands the deliciousness of pie.
Mm-hmm. You have crust,
Yeah.
fillings.
I forgot
Sometimes you have
you.
crust on top.
I was about to say I bake. You know, maybe I could bake you something.
I mean, you can.
I can, but I want you to like it, so you probably should bake it.
Listen, I get that a lot. I feel like because
bet.
I went to culinary school and stuff, people.
They scared
people-
to cook for you?
Yeah, because
Heck yeah.
people. But like, one, I'm not a food critic, and two, I'm appreciative of the fact that someone's cooking for me because more often than not, people don't cook for me.
Right.
So I'm not gonna like tear down what you made and be like, well, I'm not fucking Gordon Ramsay. This ain't a competition show. I'm gonna say thank you and eat it. You know, like.
Well, you know me. I be wanting, like, you could have put a little more nutmeg. I'd have been like, oh, yeah. You know, stuff
I mean,
like
if
that.
you ask for critiques, I will obviously give them, but I'm not just gonna eat it and be like, this needs salt, this needs blah 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 blah. I would have done this, that, and the third.
That's a good point, folks. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, because I was just complaining about this not too long ago, where I was like, I'm so helpful, I help people out all the time, and I feel like people don't help me back. Because they like, well, what do you need help with? You be helping me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel the same way you just said. Like, well, I'm very appreciative when somebody offer me something because I'm so used to people being like, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, I could definitely try to throw something together, know what I mean? Throw together a little sweet potato pie or
Yes,
something.
I was gonna say I don't eat pumpkin pie, but I do like sweet potato pie.
I've had pumpkin pie.
It's
I
trash.
feel like Bernie Mac feel about pumpkin pie.
It's trash.
Did you hear his joke about it?
No. But
Bernie
it
Mac?
belongs with candy corn in the trash.
Yeah, jive. And Peeps. That's just my personal.
Yes.
Peeps, candy corn,
Good and plenties.
pumpkin pie. And pumpkin, all these flavors. They got
I
pumpkin.
like a pumpkin donut. I eat one a
facts.
season.
Pumpkin don't. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I can do the pumpkin spice in a coffee. Or
But
hot
not if
chocolate
they
or
use
something.
like the real puree, because then it just makes my drink thick and viscous,
No, I don't
and
want
I don't like
pumpkin
that.
in it. I want the
Yeah.
pumpkin flavor.
Yeah, just put some of the
I
spicy
want
on
to
the
feel
top
like
or
I'm having
something.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
But like I'll have pumpkin seeds. I just don't want.
Seeds.
I don't want pumpkin flavored.
You want pumpkin spice vodka?
I'll probably drink any type of vodka. I'll probably drink any type of liquor. I'm not a liquor drinker, so when it come out, I'll be like, yeah, okay.
I'd be like, no.
Yeah, with Bailey's, Burgundies, whatever. I don't care. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of drinks, so when I was in DC, we
Mm-hmm.
went to this restaurant called Milk and Honey. If anyone goes to DC, it's on Georgia Ave. Food is fucking slamming. But I had this Starburst martini, and it was pink and pretty, and it had sugar on the rim, and it tasted like a pink Starburst. I had two. I was drunk.
You sound like my cousin when he talk about it. Like
So good. I just
Like,
couldn't taste
okay.
it. Just, and then we had a hot honey chicken biscuit. Delicious. A hot honey chicken biscuit. So good. And the biscuits were like big. It wasn't like,
A
here's
hot
a little
honey
biscuit.
chicken
Yeah.
biscuit.
So they took the biscuit and it was a nice thick. The biscuit was like this. It was like a rectangle. Like it was like a sandwich size biscuit with a piece of like fried chicken in the middle, and then they drizzled hot honey, like spicy honey, over the top of the biscuit. And all
I like food too,
side.
y'all.
It was so good. And I was like, ooh, this gonna be spicy. I can't eat this. And so did my mom. She was like, yeah, I know if we... That plate was so empty so
it was
fast.
shaking the plate.
We over there like divvying up last bites. Like, who gonna eat this? Can we split this into two? Like, it was so good.
Listen,
that was just the appetizer.
And if you make your way to the Del Lago Hotel and Resort with the casino and everything out there, it's it's in Waterloo or near Waterloo. And
that was in DC, so that's
we definitely. I'm just throwing it out there for people.
Waterloo, yeah, that's a few hours from here.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah.
But they had chicken and waffles at the resort or at the hotel, and I was like, yo, that was comparable to chicken and waffles I've had down south in Georgia and Alabama.
This place had chicken and fried crab legs, or I'm sorry, waffles and fried crab legs instead of like chicken and waffles. It was like a whole
fried crab legs,
claw of deep fried crab legs. I didn't order it. I saw it go past me, and I was just like, okay, I ain't even mad at it.
Hey, okay, y'all thugs, y'all thugging out here.
Yep, I got a pancake and then a egg and cheese sandwich with a fried lobster tail. A lot of things are fried there. I'm just gonna throw that out, but it's still fucking delicious. Like, so good. Better than that scone, but good.
What was the conference about?
Sex Ed Summit.
Let's operate. People don't know, bro.
We just talked. Actually, we talked about a lot of things. There's a lot of different workshops. I took one on colorism and texturism, as far as health education goes in the African American community. So that was quite interesting. It was called Snatching Our Edges.
Snatching our edges?
Yeah, like our edges. Apparently I have them. I was just told that recently. I don't know things about hair. Listen, I've had dreads for almost 20 years now, so.
She's had her hair for about 20 years.
I just...
She was too busy doing sports to like burn her hair out trying to look cute.
Yeah.
So she got her edges still.
And I don't know how to do hair. Like, I can't braid.
When you look in the mirror and you see this part like this, that's
my edges?
Yeah.
I know my scalp is cold.
If you can feel it or if you can see it in the screen, there's women who don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Like they don't have no sideburns, none of that.
That's probably from relaxers and shit. Just frying your
and
baby
weave
hairs away. And weaves. I mean,
I'm sorry,
let me all that stuff.
Let me be clear.
And I'm not knocking people for it.
I'm not knocking or opposed to weave. I'm knocking and opposed to plastic weave. Because those plastic, like the cheapest weave, that be like almost plastic, it really damages your scalp hair.
Yeah, just keep your hair and your scalp healthy. After that, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Right. I mean, I don't care wear a wig, look like Jessica Rabbit if you want to, but take care of yourself. That's
be
the
healthy.
point.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the other class you took or workshop?
What was the afternoon? I took one about intersexuality, since that's a lot more. Well, it's in the forefront nowadays with being trans and things like that, and that's something that's being addressed more. So that was nice to talk about. And then the second day, it was about the how Black women are portrayed in the media throughout history. Yes, that one was very triggering.
Did y'all start with the original Black woman that was in the cage and paraded around like a...
Oh, we started from
even before that?
all of us getting snatched from Africa. We started with the original decimation of our culture.
And they came over and was like, ooh, what's that on their back?
Yeah, we
That's
talked
they
about
ass?
We talked about how in a lot of tribes and things like that, breasts are just seen as a source of food, and that's why women were often topless and they just wore things to cover their genitals, and that was no, and then we couldn't speak our native languages, and so we addressed that. We addressed how on plantations, enslaved women were often raped by their masters and having their babies and being wet nurses to their white children, and so it was a very triggering.
Did you know that stuff before, or you were kind of learning
it's things
it?
that but it's not things that we ever really talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not discussing that shit in high school.
Like, me and you never had those conversations, even though I've heard all the stuff you said.
Absolutely. So, like, to have these conversations in a room full of predominantly black women, and it was also a black woman that was running the workshop, it was just a different type of experience, you know? We talked about black women in eugenics and how, you know, we were essentially guinea pigs for the medical community for so long, and in a sense probably still is. And as a sex educator, you know, I was, for a minute, I was like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute, you know? Like, it was a bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah.
And, like, to be slapped in the face with that reality was just like, fuck. So, yeah, but it was nice. It was nice to feel those feelings and to have those conversations and work through that with other people, too. Then we had a black caucus.
Okay.
That was only supposed to last for 2 hours.
That was 6 or 7. Y'all kept it going.
We kept that shit going. We were like, so we just gonna grab our lunch and go back into the caucus. And then we had an extra, like, hour and 15 minutes of our caucus. Because we was like, yeah, we gonna sit in here and talk about black teens.
Black teens. I think that, see, that's, I don't know.
And it was nice.
I think that's, that's what I wanted to say.
I'm not saying, you know, there's something to be said of being in diverse settings, but as an African American, there's even more to be said about having our own spaces and our own safe spaces.
And also,
more importantly,
it's difficult to find intellectual African Americans who like want to have those conversations.
Yes.
Because even if you and I work together and we were seeing the same stuff and hearing about the same things in the same meetings, we probably would not be saying this on the podcast because we already had that conversation. We're probably talking about something not sex ed.
Right.
You know, because, you know, when you have a job and you work somewhere and you're doing something, it's a little bit difficult to carry that on into everything else you do without it consuming you. So, yeah, it's very nice to be able to sit back. When it's just me and some black guys, I'm like, man, you know, we got a chance to do something positive. It wasn't the stereotypical situation. And then, of course, when it's a more mixed group of race in the room.
You feel like there's a level of scrutiny there.
Yeah.
Well, I do anyway.
No, I mean, there is a level of scrutiny, but there's also, it's common. I'm used to being in a room of a mixed room of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of all different walks, not just race, but just male, female, identified, unidentified, like just straight up in various
all
ways.
The spectrums,
you know what I'm saying?
all
like
the categories.
I've literally sat in a room where we all were like, what are the demographics of this room? And we had a board full of stuff. Parent, mothers, son, daughter, aunt, uncle, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just, you know, it was nice to see that, but I haven't sat in a room of black men to do something like that in a very long time, is what I'm saying. You know, I joined a fraternity. It was a Christian fraternity, or is a Christian fraternity. It's on pause still right now. But, you know, like that was brothers in church being a fraternity. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like a ritualistic.
You mean like you pledged Omega or something like that?
It's similar to that, except our chants and strolls and stuff like that would have been more about living peacefully and living under that concept of love and life.
Gotcha.
It wasn't really like drink this juice and say you won't have sex ever again. You know what I mean?
Now
It wasn't.
You can't talk for a week.
It was like that. They was trying to do the wear black, and
no.
I was like, "Yo, listen, if somebody hit me in the name of Jesus, I'm gonna lay hands on you." Like
in the name of God, just plain and simple.
Especially the dudes, I knew those guys too, and I was like, I've been knowing y'all for years. If one of y'all told me y'all gonna smile white,
I don't care. Even if I don't know you for years, you not hitting me,
bruh. Y'all not gonna pretend like y'all gonna hit me. How about that?
Right?
I'm not even playing with y'all. That's why I was like, we ain't
don't
doing none of that.
Flinch, nothing.
And of course, those brothers was laughing. They were laughing like I made Chris Rock jokes. They was like, yo, what you think this is? You think we trying to wrestle, bro? You know, like, ain't nobody trying to be fighting up here. That's why they wasn't part of nothing like that. Because they was like, we not with that either.
Okay.
But it was a nice process. And I haven't had that since. And that was college. I was in college when I did that.
Okay.
So that was just that long ago. So I'm happy you had the opportunity to be in a room full of people who are intelligent with it, trying to do something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because it's not common to just have that and have the time to just absorb.
Exactly.
You know, you get your lunch and you got to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you got to go to the next thing. So, yeah, I understand that. What's really good, everybody? We want to say thank you so much for checking us out. We about to get up out of here. We're not all the way done, but we will bring you more visual presentations. Look at that. Visual presentations. I just want to mess with the camera so I can say visual again. But yeah, you know, once again, we are here at Ashker's on Elmwood. Very nice space. I just wanted to let y'all know I finished whatever was in this glass.
Do you get to keep the jars?
Yes. And you get to keep the mason jar.
I love
It's
mason
really,
jars.
listen, I came in here very hungry, like almost not able to do the show. I really was going to be like, I'm going to record you because I thought another person was coming. So I was really about to not do the show. I was so hungry. After drinking this, I feel awake. I feel light.
And your immune
You know.
system's been boosted.
And my immune system has been boosted. So,
You got kids. Kids are germs.
bruh,
Kids
everybody
are
at home is sick
germy.
anyway.
Yeah.
Man.
Tis the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know that it's a situation of being able to keep your body in a safe, in as healthy space as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm drinking more water. I'm doing more walking, sweating. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I get the junk out so that I can keep the good stuff in it, like I said.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So what's like the overall consensus from, like, if you had to tell a young lady or a woman or a professional or even somebody that wasn't in the field, you know what I'm saying, like something that what you saw, is there like a overall summary you can give them?
Of the conference?
Yeah, your experience. Not, you know.
My experience was empowering. That's the best way I can describe it. Not that I have ever really been the one to need someone to put a battery in my back, but the sense of validation that I got out of it was empowering. So, yeah. I wish I could experience that more often.
That's what I was just saying. And you say you ran into my cousin.
Yeah, so I was sitting there eating breakfast, and this beautiful woman with even more beautiful dreadlocks
Beautiful.
sits down, and I leaned over and I said, I really like your dreads.
She leaned over and was like, what's your number? I'm just messing.
And then we just
My cousin is beautiful.
She is. We got to chatting, and she asked me where I was from, and I was like, oh, I'm from Buffalo. And she was like, oh, I have family from Buffalo, and I lived there for a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she asked me what high school I went to, and I was like, oh, I went to Hutch Tech. And then she was like, my cousin went to Hutch Tech, I think. And then she like asked what year I graduated, and then she was like, oh no, I don't think that was the same time. His last name was Capers, and I was like, I don't remember a Capers from Hutch Tech, but I remember a Donald Capers from McKinley High School. And she was like, yeah, that's my cousin. And I was like, what? Like, and so then I had to get on the phone and be like, him? Like, I had to pull out a photo. She was like, yeah, that's my first cousin. And I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, super small world.
Yeah,
And then at the workshop, she asked me to take pictures for her with her phone so she could send them to her mom.
That's right, yeah. Hey, Auntie. Hope you got them pictures. They were taken by Tamika. Yeah. Beautiful family, man. My family is beautiful, so.
And she did the second day workshop about.
She taught the workshop.
Yes, about like the
Let's
history.
go!
She's the one that had us all feeling some type of way.
That's right.
And she even said it too. She was like, "You gonna feel some type of way by the end of this," and she was not wrong.
You almost mimicked her perfectly. I could see her doing that.
So thank you.
With her slightly southern twang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love everything about her.
Oh man, nah, she's really cool.
As soon as she got up from the table, I was like, let me go follow her on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I need to follow her on Instagram.
it's
My bad.
Jolly Co.
I know.
Oh, okay.
That's the saddest part. I know. Actually,
You need to stop with this.
listen,
shit.
I'm feeling
Keep your
very
feet
comfortable.
On the ground.
I'm talking about my cousin. I'm like kicking my feet like wee. I'm gonna be like Plies running from the plug twice on the
It's
floor.
gonna be the last episode of the greatest podcast ever.
The greatest injury ever. But she, I think she would have joined Team Reality if she would have stayed in Buffalo. Like she was that type of talented. If do you remember Maisha? Were you around when Maisha Copeland was in the
Copeland,
group?
yep.
She was very like they were on the same vibe. They weren't similar, but they were on the same vibe.
I feel like we wouldn't have deserved her. Cause like you and Hoyt would have fucked it up.
Nah, I'd have been different. I'd have been a little different if my cousin was there. I would have been different if my cousin was there.
Maybe she should have been. Maybe I deserved her then.
I agree. Everybody here deserves a little bit of Chanel in their life. I'm for real, man, because she, her passion is real. That's who she. Her passion is real.
And like her intelligence knows no bounds.
Listen, when we both were talking as teenagers, like we want to help people learn about this stuff because we were in a situation where we have great family surroundings and people loving on us and taking care of us. But those type of conversations, it wasn't getting to the nitty gritty, and it shouldn't have, because we were living a very proper life. So
Yeah.
My aunt wasn't about to be like, "Girl, this is how it is when you do this." You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if they had that conversation, but she was saying she still wanted to be able to help people get the information. So to see her doing it literally on a major scale, I'm very proud. Salute to you, cuz, and thank you for helping out my friend. And you know, speaking nice about me, y'all could have been in there like, yeah, he be wildin', you know, but yeah, so you know, it was a happy occasion. That's good. Yeah. Heck shit. Family. But that's what's up, man, and that's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm dropping people's names, because if you do catch the show, please like, share, and subscribe. Throw a comment in there. We care a lot about you still. We love you. We just want to make sure that we support you and celebrate you. If you out there wilding, doing bad stuff, yeah, we'll probably talk about that too if we hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But but it depends on if it comes up. You know, so that's all I have to say about that.
It's gonna come up.
Man, listen, there's some stuff going on in Buffalo.
There's another thing.
Listen, I just wanted to let y'all know. Listen, okay, I'm wearing the Shadow Cat shirt. I got the shirt because I joined a cast of the movie Smart Marks. So the movie Smart Marks is a coming of age film about a group of young people who really just want to help their favorite wrestling organization stay alive. It's turned up. It's turned all the way up.
Okay.
All the way up. I get to talk however I want. It's turned all the way up.
This is dangerous. That's what you mean. Do they know what they're doing?
They know what they doing.
Okay.
I don't know if they know what they doing with me, but they know what they doing.
It's consensual.
Bruh, it's consent. Listen, man, listen. I get to choke somebody with brass knuckles on.
Why wouldn't you just punch them in the face with brass knuckles on?
Because he's my friend.
Well, then why are you choking your friend? Is this like an autoerotic asphyxiation type thing? Are you those type of friends? Like, this is my friend.
Nah, this is my friend.
So why are you choking your friend? Are you
was
really
talking
friends?
reckless.
Well, then you're a shitty friend. You should just be like, hey, that's not nice.
He
You
was
ain't
trying
gotta
to say
choke
the
him.
N-word in front of me.
You should whoop his ass. You should whoop his. Give him knuckles. I'll do it.
Am I wrong? If I beat a nigga ass.
Give me them knuckles. I'll do it. Shit, you should have led with that. You'd have saved a good 45 whole seconds of me asking questions and talking.
He blacked out. And that's see.
Wait a minute. Oh, just a face slap would have been
I pulled a
fine.
knife on a white dude who almost said it.
That's fine.
See what I'm saying? Like, yo, this joint is turned up, bro. This joint is
If
turned
you're reckless
up.
enough to say it, you reckless enough to get whatever consequence. Did you see that dude at Popeyes? He rolled up into a Popeyes, nigger this old white man. Not even addressing one person in the room. A whole Popeyes in Maryland full of black
He
folks.
addressed a pack of niggas.
They whooped his ass outside and stole his chicken sandwich.
That's not funny at all, y'all.
They took the sandwich too.
No, they took
after
the
they whooped his
sandwich.
ass. Yes. Yes, they did. Yup.
That's got to be on somebody. I think Kev on stage or somebody's got to be talking about that. That's
I was
hilarious.
just like,
Oh,
listen,
man.
people be getting real reckless with they about freedom of speech. Yes, That exists. But you are not free from consequence.
The speech is free. This ass whooping is
This
gonna
ass
cost you your ass.
Yes. It's free to come out your mouth, but it still might cost you. Like,
And that's why I brought it up in the movie, because I get to say it. I get to say everything.
that's cool.
Nobody do nothing to me.
I feel like that's been an issue in your whole life. You just be saying whatever you want, and don't nobody say nothing to you. And that's why we have the Donald we have today. Keep your feet on the ground, please.
That's true. And also, I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm keeping my feet on the ground. Because I almost slipped and almost tipped back again just now. And I don't want to fall over.
And I feel like third time will be the charm.
I feel like I'm going to flip over and it's going to be very wild.
Mm-hmm.
Very wild. What time we got? We looking like we about to close it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Time.
We could do this for a couple hours, but we going to just hit y'all with the short joint. Let me see what we doing over here. We at like 40 minutes?
Okay.
It don't even feel like
Does
it.
not feel like 40 minutes.
Good. I'm glad we had some time with y'all, man. It's been a while. We got some visuals going again. It's the greatest podcast you've ever seen or ever heard. It's your boy Capital DC. I'm here with Tamika.
Hey.
We here at Askers on Elmwood.
Ooh, I got new glasses. I'm not
That you-
wearing
I was
them.
about to
No,
say.
they're supposed to get here in the mail tomorrow. I did the whole Warby Parker thing. Yeah, feeling snazzy.
Swanky. Oh,
yeah.
snazzy.
$95 for frames and prescription lenses.
That's good.
Hell fucking yeah. These were like 3+, 3-4 years ago when I got them.
But I mean,
And that's because
just
mostly,
know that-
like, I was like, oh, I want Coach. But, like, I don't give a fuck about labels anymore. It's like, can I see?
can I see? Because the lens is the
Yeah,
part
the
that
lens is the part that I
see.
really need. These
Right.
just hold them in place. Like, so, yeah, I got a new pair of glasses and lenses and everything for $95. They should be here tomorrow. So I'm going to try to be around the house a lot because 'tis the season to get your packages stolen.
Tis the season to walk off with your stuff.
Yup.
That's
Ooh,
true.
is that Amazon smile on the box?
Right.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I've seen the videos. I've seen the videos.
Right,
of
and I ain't
people
got ring.
stealing people's
I ain't
stuff.
got the ring thing on my door. So,
Oh, I've seen
Yeah.
people get caught and everything.
yeah.
Hey, white people, why y'all be stealing and be like, so?
Shouldn't left your package on the doorstep. No, you shouldn't be a fucking asshole and steal people's packages. And I'm saying my feelings about this because I've had boots stolen. I had some really nice UGG boots that I purchased and they got stolen.
Listen, I only specify white people because I'm talking about the response, not necessarily who steals or who don't or what. I've never seen a black person be like, well, you shouldn't have left them on the porch. Like,
right? Like, this is your fault.
they usually just dip.
and don't say shit. 'Cause
Right, they
just
run.
committed a fucking crime.
They usually just run away. Or steal or rob you. Like, they either
Yeah.
leave or take it anyway. Not, like, leave it, give it back, and have an attitude and be looking at you like, how dare you catch me?
Right?
Like, yo, you stealing.
No, how dare you do this in the first place, you dick.
But I don't know. I don't want to be one-sided. But as much as I'm trying to make a joke, I am saying, ladies and gentlemen, be safe out there. We coming up on Thanksgiving. People are having a lot of money and food and stuff, and traveling and trying to do Black Friday early online.
And then there's people that are in the stark opposite of that, and they're struggling, and they don't have food, and they don't have money, and this holiday season is just a reminder of that to them. So holiday season's kind of shitty.
For some. I mean, it's starting to become like that for across the board because the hustle and bustle for the people who do have is starting to take over the kindness and all the love you're supposed to have and all of that. You know, like, I usually don't give my money to people begging anyway. Just in general.
Me neither. I'll buy him a meal though.
I can't do nothing for you, man. Like, I can't. I came from a certain neighborhood, and I'm not the only one that lived in that neighborhood, but when I was in that neighborhood, I developed some understanding about the type of person who would stand at the edge of a expressway or just stand around with their
Asking
hand
for
out.
money. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different ball game because if you in this city, if you need something, there's services, there's pseudo services, there are auxiliary services.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've had guys tell me like they was like, "Hey man, I'm just trying to make a couple dollars. I'll pump your gas for you. Can you hook me up?" And I'll be like, "Okay, well let me get. I was gonna get 6 on. I was gonna get 6 on 2. I get 5 on 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, don't do that for me, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You trying to
I
do
don't want to
something.
get out my car.
Right, but you're actually trying to do something for the bread. Y'all the dudes that be just with your hand out. I'm like, what drugs are you on? I had to work for a whole 60 minutes to make like $12. You know what I'm saying? Or 16. My salary is
and
actually,
that shit is taxed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like per hour, I'm getting a decent hourly rate. But once the taxes and child support and all that stuff hit, I made like $9. And you want 3 and 4 and 5 of it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And I'm like, sir, I need to stand out here with you.
Right.
So can't nobody tax my earnings.
I need this tax-free money.
But that's not the whole issue. And I'm not speaking to the whole issue. I'm literally only speaking to them standing outside my car trying to get my dollar. That's literally it. The fact that they're there, the fact that they need help, the fact that I'm being an a-hole probably to some, or even being justified to others, I'm not even talking about any of that. I'm just saying that if you're going to acquire money, you should probably work for it. You know, or borrow, or
win the lotto.
Yeah, because even like I borrowed some money recently, and I plan to pay it back. And if the person say don't worry about it, it's a blessing then. It's not like I just went to somebody and was like, give me your hard-earned money because I was lazy. Because I could have made that money, I just didn't. Something happened.
Yeah.
You know. So I understand. But anyway, we're not going to leave it on the bad note. We're going to leave it on the great note. I'm a part of a movie called Smart Marks. I want y'all to go follow that page on Facebook. I'm going to invite you if I can. But go follow Smart Marks. And if you watch wrestling, you know what a mark is. You know what I'm saying? So, November 30th, NCW Wrestling out in Batavia, Winter Wonder Slam. November 21st, tomorrow, y'all, Dr. Rocks presents It's Complicated. It's your boy. I'm going to be in the play. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some dancing. It's going to be some singing.
Okay.
Poetry, acting. It's going to be like question and answer.
All right. Well, November 21st, new frames coming in the mail.
New frames.
And that's about it. I don't have much of a life right. Ooh, Friendsgiving this Saturday.
Friendsgiving.
Potluck. I only got to make one dish.
One dish.
That's right.
I might make that dish. I'm going to make some peas and carrots.
You're not even invited.
I said peas and carrots and didn't even get an invitation. But you're not invited. And
Especially
I'm not
if you
inviting
bring
you.
peas and
Like, I'm not
carrots.
inviting you either.
Yeah, you just negated your invitation. You just rescinded it yourself.
Listen, I'm so popular. Man, people really want me at their Thanksgiving dinner.
That's
and I
great.
appreciate y'all. And I'm lazy and I'm sorry. That's
Are
it.
you not going to be there?
I can't make it to everybody Thanksgiving. I don't eat that much anymore. Even if I look chunky to people, I just don't eat that much.
Okay.
It's a lot of water weight.
I prepare for that day. I prepare for that. There's
You
like
get your
several
Ron
meals.
Swanson on.
I mean, it's like, you know those people that prepare for like eating contests?
Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta like, I mean, there's proper attire. You have bloat space. How are you gonna feel in these pants when you're full as fuck?
Terrible.
Is it weather appropriate to wear a dress? That's the best.
A dress?
Oh yeah, do you know the bloat space you get in a dress with no pants? Just oh,
yeah.
it's like Free Willy from the breast down. It's amazing.
From the chest down for fellas that wear dress.
Yeah, true. But men have breast tissue, so
Chest.
men have breast tissue and men can get breast cancer, so breasts. You got titties.
But I like titties though. I don't have titties. I have man boobs.
Men have titties. If you got breast tissue, you got breasts.
They man titties then.
You're funny.
I want titties.
On yourself? Did you ever see that episode
No.
of Family Guy where Lois and Peter switch bodies?
Like he kept doing
Peter's
it
just
himself.
like,
He just kept playing
yeah.
That was like, yeah, that would be me. That would be me. I would be playing with my own breasts all
I pee
day.
everywhere.
Just pee.
I'm gonna pee in this angle. I'm gonna pee in this angle. I'm gonna write my name in cursive in this snow. Bang. Let me dot the I up there. Oh yeah.
Be like, give me like this, and then it just be up the wall. Yeah, I don't know how we do that, fellas. You know, sometimes it really is like a mind of its own type of thing,
Yeah.
especially after you get finished having sex the next morning. It's like, you'll be aiming like this. You'll be like, okay, first you groggy, usually. If you did it right, you groggy. Then you be trying to angle straight, and then it be like, shh, that way. You be like, yeah, like, I'm in on a girl's sink. I pee all on the side of this girl's sink, like all on the side of it, and I just left. Like I couldn't do nothing about it. It was a rough night. That was bad and rough. And if you remember if you remember who you are, I'm sorry. I barely remember who you are. I just remember I did that.
I feel like she ain't forget that shit. She remembers you. I would never ever forget if someone pissed on the side of my anything.
I probably would have been able to clean that up because you would have had a bathroom that was conducive to cleaning stuff.
Still.
But that bathroom was like, I think everybody pees everywhere. So I'm just going to let it sit because I didn't mean to pee on the side of her joint. It just was like, oh shoot, my bad. Nice little, which is a lot of pee. I'm not proud of myself, folks. I'm just letting y'all know that these things happen. And we need to, be open and honest so we can get over our trauma that we've caused on ourselves.
Yeah.
Or
I have 2 roommates. I'm sure I will be peeing in alternate locations as soon as the weather is warm enough. Me and the dog gonna be outside like, just fuck it, I gotta go.
Yo, it's
pee.
rough out here.
Yeah. I came out the bathroom today. My roommate scared the shit out of me. She was like, I gotta pee. I was like, oh, I just took a shit. She was like, I don't care. I was like, okay, girl.
You can't care, folks. Not about no poop.
Yeah. And not when you gotta go. When the bladder needs to be evacuated, it needs to be
You don't really know a person
evacuated.
until you know how the inside of their gut smell anyway, so.
Right. And I feel like, we've been friends for years now, so it's okay.
I've lived with quite a few different women. Some of this.
I mean, we share in a house. It's expected. There's one bathroom between the 3 of us.
Some of the smells that come out of y'all be abstract to me.
Listen, I've been eating a lot of cabbage lately.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know what was gonna happen when I first started eating the cabbage 3 days ago. I've been eating stuff. My dad made me stuffed cabbage in like this big ass container of it. So I've been eating stuffed cabbage for a few days. Like I'm gonna have some for lunch and dinner.
What's inside the cabbage?
Just rice and ground beef and seasonings, and it's rolled in, and then it's like simmered in this tomato sauce that he makes. It's really, really good.
Keep going.
But I've been eating that for like 3 days now, so my guts are like, bitch. We know you said you needed roughage, but this is too damn much. Okay?
Can we get some kale or something?
Can you eat some cheese, please, bitch? Something. Eat a banana, some rice. Get your life right. Yes.
When your body start being like, bruh.
My body's like, this motherfucker, I swear to God. Like,
somebody came back from vacation like, where all this mother cabbage come from?
if my intestines could fight me, they would.
They be fighting us. Our bodies be fighting us, folks.
Yeah, it is angry with me, and that's fine. That's why I got this healthy juice, right?
Ooh, that juice is fire.
Juice is so good.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to pack up and get going. There's people out there? We still here? Who is that? Anyway,
that's
folks.
a person, I think.
I'm going to try to see if I can get Tamika to bum me some more money so I can get another one of these before I go. Because I need it. And if she ain't got it, I'm going to try to see if I can steal it. Because I'm thirsty and hungry. Yo, listen. I got twin boys. This ain't got nothing to do with the show. I'm sorry. I got twin boys. They wonderful. They starting to talk and walk and just be kids. I'm loving every second of it. But boy, do they be like babies. They up at night. And I'm up at night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired as ever. And I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate Tamika for coming out. I really appreciate y'all likes and shares and views, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And that's why I took the extra stuff today to make sure I made it here so that we can give you a decent presentation.
We gonna have these curtains closed next time.
Yeah, we gonna bring in a screen behind us or something, because you know this joint would have been crazy fire if we'd have had the screen with the lights. I could turn the lights out. You know, if anything's wrong with the sound or whatever, we're gonna be upgrading the sound. I got condenser mics, so we just need some regular joints. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate, you can.
Mom.
I mean.
Merry
Mom,
Christmas to the podcast.
I know, Mom. Listen, I love you dearly, and I would love for you to support us financially. And I would like for it to be something a little bit bigger than Mike's, because you got that bread, and you got that business sense, and you got that daughter. So you know what I mean? Might as well utilize everything at the best peak that it can be utilized at. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, Capital DC. We got to let them know. It's the greatest podcast you've ever seen.
Ever seen and or heard. Depends on what you're doing right now.
And I'm here with Tamika.
I'm at a chilling adventure on Instagram, _ between each letter. It's not a picture of me. It's my cat with an empty Dr. Pepper bottle. Facts.
All right, y'all. Tell us what, man, we out. All right, peace. I was like,
I'm so mad at you, but I'm not.
Thank you.
Yep. It's orange and it's got ginger in it, so.
It's gonna be fire.
And then this is a chocolate chip coconut stone.
Those are delicious.
You be eating here often?
I've eaten here more than 10 times.
Wow, okay.
In ever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a partner who worked here. Well, an ex-partner who worked here. I was trying to make her a partner again, dog. I gotta stop it.
Well, how's the play going? You excited? You ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm ready. I feel good.
I feel good.
All right, you gotta get in the screenshot. Get close, girl.
Don't be creepy.
Okay, so we could be this close, or we could kind of go. I like that.
Where's the microphone?
We're gonna talk. We're actually close enough with enough insulation where we should be fine. The attic has echo, and it's much bigger in the attic, so the sound is bouncing.
Holy
nowhere.
fuck balls, this is delicious.
Oh yeah. Ashkers, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're recording?
I'm practice recording.
Well, I still stand by holy fuck balls. This is delicious.
Now that shit tastes like. It tastes like.
Ooh.
Yours a little gangster. Oh, okay. Okay, that came and hit me late.
It's the cucumber.
Yeah, up front I was like, ugh, what's all this green stuff in here? Celery.
I don't know.
Celery.
Oh, I thought it said cucumber on the sign.
It didn't say celery at all.
Mm-mm.
Cucumber, like the peel.
I don't know.
So let me tell y'all something about this orange drink. We are here live at Ashkers, ladies and gentlemen.